I think ultimately it's like, what's your goal when it comes to the cancellation? Like, why can't we enjoy the music of Michael Jackson? Is it to set an example to say, hey, if you ever do something bad, this is what could happen? Is it to deter people's behavior, or is it to show that I'm a superior person that's more woke than another person, to say, hey, I am so, in tune with or I'm so much of a more spiritual person that I can't even tolerate this, and you're sinful because you listen. So there's a lot of, like, I think, different things that weigh into this, but like my personal thing is that you should be able to, like, enjoy entertainment for the entertainment's sake because you like it, especially if it's in that sense, or whether maybe in my case it was a speech that a person made that then ended up doing some other stuff. But it's like, hey, those words were meaningful to me, so that's why I am okay with, it's still meaningful to me no matter what he did later on. You can say, like, hey, I don't support those actions by that person, but this particular speech or this song was meaningful to me that has nothing to even do with that. So I think I don't know if it's important to make this distinction, but I think there's an argument to be made that there's no harm in people feeling this way, to say, like, oh, I still like RKelly, the Ignition. This is actually happened at a wedding this year, that they played the song Ignition, and people were like, it's a banger. So people were dancing on, and I pulled my phone out. I was like, this is going to be hilarious, because I'm, that person. I'm like, all right, I'm going to film everybody here. And then all of a sudden they see the camera. They're like, no, we can't have this. Yeah, don't cancel. And it was done in a joking way. But that's like kind of the exact effect of, like, you should be able to dance to Ignition because it's a good song.
I mean, hey, bump and grind, dude. I mean, that's baby making music, right?
Yeah. And you will do that without saying, hey, I'm also endorsing his pedophilia or whatever situation that he was engaged in. It's like there should be a distinction between those two, and I think it's healthy to have that distinction, to not be such a Puritan in a sense, because I think I don't know what, because if you were to make an argument, what good could come out of that type of scenario?
Yeah, if everybody is canceled for one thing that they did, it's like everybody's canceled,
right? Yeah. So I fail to see the positive. Like, if you can make a case to me that say, hey, this is why we need to cancel these people and never interact with anything that they ever had to do with, I'm open to hearing that, and I'm curious to see what people would say.
Well, it's like, it's funny because I have relatives that will, like, refuse to watch certain movies if they have an actor in it. I love Tom Cruise movies. The Mission Impossible series, one of my favorites. Jack Reacher's got all these great movies out. Top Gun Maverick was awesome, but I'm not signing up for Scientology. I'm not going. I'm not waiting in line to get my Theatens and Xenus and all that stuff. Always remember, you are not alone. Catch full episodes every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.